Hey guys, today was good. Okay, so this morning, first period, we pretty much just got a free day because, Anne's on vacation and it's the day before spring break, technically. Um, Technically spring break starts at 3:30 p.m. today. But, yeah. Anyway, so today during first period, we watched YouTube videos and just talked as a class of like what we want our MCI to be, what we want this t-shirt that we're going to give to Anne to be, and stuff along that line. Then in second period, we pretty much had a free day. We got to work on a worksheet. We got our study guide. We got pretty much just stuff that we're gonna need when we do come back. Third period, we took the second diagnostic test. For the math part of the ACT. Right now it says I have a projected score of a 26 on the math portion. Which I think you get. I think you need at least a 19. So I mean, a 26 is pretty good, considering a lot of people in my class again who understand like the really hard parts, like log and the different kinds of formulas and crap, but don't necessarily understand probability and statistics. Like for me, like I said before, probability and statistics is my favorite thing just because it makes logical sense. Everything else is just like, what? And apparently a lot of what I've seen in the ACT is like really basic geometry and algebra 1. I actually haven't seen any kind of algebra 2 on there at all. Actually, the most complicated thing I think I've seen on there is just like having to know Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared, or c squared minus b squared equals a squared, or whatever. Which, ironically enough, I actually had a math teacher tell me once, c squared minus b squared does not always equal a squared. And I'm like, yes, it does. You can work it on any single problem on this stupid worksheet, and it's right. Because it just, yeah. I don't know. It's just right. Okay? That's just how it's always worked. It always ended up correctly for me. So, that's just how I'm gonna do it. Anyway, then in fourth period, he had me set up a lab. I ran out of pencils, and I ran out of paper clips, so I had to run to the office to get another thing of paper clips, and he had to dig 4 more pencils out of his desk, and they couldn't be mechanical pencils, they had to be wooden. Yeah. Then fifth period, I didn't have a fifth period. Yes, I did. Hold on, yes, I did. My brain is not working, apparently. Fifth period, I was pretty much making up work and working on my paper for spring break. And it's not like a written out paper. What it is we're reading the book Outliers, and we have to answer, questions about it. So, that. Then I had track practice, which I was only there for about half an hour. Actually, coach said, "How are you feeling?" "I'm in a lot of pain." "Oh, from throwing?" "Yeah, and working the meet the other night. I mean, it takes so long. We were there for probably 4 hours just doing the boys and girls shot. So, it was so long. But, it got done. It wasn't so bad, except for the fact, like, half of my workers abandoned me, and when I mean my workers, I mean the people that were supposed to be assisting me. So, because obviously one person can't go measure and take the measurement and write it down and be correct about it. So, yeah. Anyway, it ended up just being me and Ryan, and it was a pain in the butt. But, whatever. I got to yell at little kids, so I was happy. When I mean little kids, I mean middle schoolers, so, I'm not yelling at, little kids, that's just cruel, but, middle schoolers would be like, okay, 1 is up, 2 is on deck, and 3 is in the hole, on the hole, whatever, in the hole. It just keeps rotating. But, yeah. And then you just yell out their measurements. I'm exhausted, if you can't tell. Then pretty much what Coach was having me do, he was having me work on my form for discus, because I haven't gotten to work on discus at all this year, which is what I was really worried about, is, hey, I have to throw disc tomorrow. What if I'm not familiar with it at all? So, he actually has a form down for me, and along with that, he also has a spin. I actually have a spin that I can do now that I'm not falling over, it's not overly complicated, and it doesn't kill my back. So, yeah. That's really good. And then I just worked on form with shot. Because we have a meet tomorrow. And it starts at noon, but we have to meet at 9:45 for the bus. But, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much been my day. I'm exhausted. If you can't tell, I keep yawning. I need to shower, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow. As you can tell, my hair, you can just look at my hair and know, it's greasy. And it's kind of disgusting, but at the same time, it's supposed to snow tomorrow. And rain, snow, whatever. If it gets in my hair, it makes it, crunchy, almost. So it's just I'm gonna do it tomorrow, after my meet, when I actually have the time to, and the actual, want to, and hopefully I won't be extremely exhausted. Yeah. So anyway, I guess I will just talk to you guys later. See ya.